Hey guys, this is Samantha, or 7CuteKitten7, and you're behind the scenes. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go. Now, what the point of this video is that I'm trying to find a spot for my series, The Walker Girls. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch the first 2 episodes. If you have watched the first 2 episodes, you know that they're going to be going on vacation to a lake. And since they don't have a lake, I'm going to be using some part of this creek. I'm going to try to find a good spot with not a lot of running water, so it looks like a lake. And it's big enough. You probably won't see this until like episode 4, and I still haven't done episode 3. So, yeah. And so, right now I'm just searching for a spot, and then later I will bring my dolls down here and I will film the episode. Not today though. Anyway, looking for spots. Okay. I really like this cliff right here, but I think the wall in the background doesn't look too well, but it's got a nice little sandy surface right here. It could be like the surface, so I don't know. But this is a spot right here. There's lots of running water over there, so I'm not sure if I'm doing over there. Look at that tree. It used to be bigger. I haven't been down here since I was like 8. That log is way more worn down than it used to be. I thought that it could snap at any second, but you know it didn't. It's okay. Alright. Now I'm going to go to a spot that, by the way, me and my friend Ciara used to come down here a lot. And we called that Samara's Log Bridge, because that's the log bridge. And the Samara comes from mixing our names together. Whoa! Oh! Guys, I just broke this and I almost fell face first into the stream. Anyway, what is that? Look, can. That is a can. That is litter. Guys, don't litter. Oh, look at that. This is on my jacket and got caught on that branch. Oh my gosh. There we go. Holy cow, this can't be it. This is really it? It didn't used to be like this as if this is it. I don't think this is it. We gotta go down further. Oh yeah, it's definitely over there. Alright. This is the rocky island. It's a rocky and an island. But it's a peninsula, see? Oh wait, look, there's some water on, nah, peninsula. It's running water right here, so that kind of makes me want to not do it here. But it's shallow. I think that I like this spot. And I like this spot too, because look. This is like nice and shallow and it goes down deeper, so it's kind of like a real lake. So I think I might use this spot. Yeah, and also I need to find some stones that are stepping stones. So I'm thinking any of these will work. I'll probably need to find lighter ones. I think I'm going to use 5, and they're going to go across the river, and they're going to be different shapes. So I'm going to need a shallow spot, like here, for example, which is shallow enough for the rocks. Yep, that's it. This is really boring, I'm sorry. But I thought you might want this, like, cool, behind-the-scenes tour of where this is when you see the episode, and I got to come down to the creek, and I haven't been here in forever, so I really enjoyed it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, man. Yeah, this is so fun down here. I'll tell you stories as I go up. One time, when me and my friend came down here, We used to, when we were, okay, think about when you're really young. And you're hopping across that distance right there, from the top to there. Only it was wider, it was way wider than that, because there's a wider section. Because we would hop like this, from one side of the creek to the other, because of the thorns. And there used to be way more thorns down here. And, we didn't want the thorns to like kill us. So if there were too many trees and thorns and stuff, we'd have to jump from one side to the other, like that. And so one time we were at a really deep section, and Sierra, since she was a year older than me, she always went first. So she decided, she's like, hey, I'm gonna jump across this section right here. I was like, that looks, remember we're 5 and 6, so we're not the smartest kids ever. And I told her, I was like, that doesn't look like you're gonna make it. And she's like, of course I can make it. Have you seen me jump? I can make this. So she jumped, and it was a really, really deep part. It was like right after we got a ton of rain, so it was really deep. So she fell, and she fell into the water, and her foot got stuck, and all I remember is her saying, my foot's wet, my shoe's wet, oh my gosh. And yeah, it was really funny at the time. Well, it wasn't funny for her at the time, but it was funny for me at the time. And also, one time, we're only allowed to go as far as our house. So, oh my gosh, my hood got stuck. Alright. We're only allowed to go as far as her house. Like, my house is over there. Her house is way down there somewhere. In the creek, if we can't see her house anymore, we had to stop. But one day, before that rule was made, I have to say, it was before the rule was made. We were leaving the creek, bye. We went farther, our parents couldn't find us, but we found the coolest parts of the creek, and we still wanted to go back, and we wanted to name all the locations, but we couldn't. So then, since we could only go past the house, we had to get like, we made a piece of paper and wrote C&S stop point. Sierra and Samantha stood for C&S. And we tied it to the tree, and we could only go to that point. We weren't allowed to go past. It was a very sad day, but that's how it happened. Alright, I'm going back up now. See, this is our sledding hill usually, but for some reason, the neighborhood has not cut the grass. So when it snows, it's going to be very difficult to sled in this grass. So I hope they do it before the snow comes. But you can imagine this is an awesome hill. Plus you got that little hill up there. I'm going back. Sometimes I snowboarded down this hill, because I wasn't the best snowboarder, so I needed a less steep hill. I feel like an idiot talking to myself when there's people in this neighborhood. And dogs. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes of the Walker Girls. Bye!